Before the temples, before the kings, before even the name Sri Lanka was whispered to the world, there was Anuradapura. Long before the age of cities and crowns, the island was a vast ocean of green, forests stretching endlessly beneath golden skies, rivers that glittered under the sun, and wines that carried the voices of gods and ancestors. It was in this sacred wilderness that the seeds of a great civilization were first planted, more than 2,500 years ago. A noble prince named Vijaya arrived on this island's northern shores, bringing with him not only people, but the spark of culture, language, and order. Among his loyal followers was a wise man, Anuradha. Anuradha was not a warrior seeking power, but a man of peace, seeking balance with nature. He wandered inland from the coast, following the song of the rivers and the shadow of the mountains, until he reached a land so pure, he felt the gods themselves were watching. There, by the side of a clear and sacred river, he built his home, simple, humble, and full of life. He planted trees to give shade, dug wells to share water, and taught the people around him to live in harmony. Soon, a small settlement grew, huts made of clay, smoke rising from morning fires, children laughing by the water. It was called Anuradagama, the village of Anuradha. Soft temple bell sounds. But this was not the end. It was only the beginning. As centuries passed, more people came, farmers, monks, traders, and travelers. They built temples, carved stupas, and cultivated the land. The rivers that Anuradha once blessed became the lifeblood of a growing nation. Monks began to chant beneath the bow trees, their voices rising with the dawn, calling for peace, compassion, and wisdom. The sun rose and set over fields of gold, and what began as a small village slowly transformed into a sacred city. A city that would one day stand as the beating heart of Sri Lanka's soul. Under every stone, there was history. In every drop of water, there was a memory. In every breath of wind, the spirit of Anuradha still whispered, "Live with kindness, build with purpose, protect this land." And thus, from one man's wisdom, a civilization was born. A kingdom guided not by conquest, but by dharma and devotion. Anuradapura, the sacred city of kings and faith.